What up, yo? This your boy from Monteroy, your man 50 grand, Darian D. Silk Sims, a.k.a. Darian America, the United States champion of justice, fixing America's issues one state at a time. Bringing you the Breakfast at Silky's podcast. Sponsored in part, oh yeah, I got sponsors too, y'all. Y'all wasn't ready for that, ha ha. Sponsored in part by A&S Liquors. Looking for your next favorite drink? Discover A&S Liquors, that located at 308 East 79th Street. Your friendly neighborhood destination. A&S Liquors, y'all. 75th and right off the state. The commercial would be better. It's really nice. I actually put it together, but of course, technology does what technology wants to do, so you got to let it do what it do, man. Welcome back. Good to see you. Once again, this is Breakfast at Silky's, sponsored in part by Awesome 90.9 WSLK, the American Silk Radio Network, where it's always all silk all the time. Man, this show actually, guys, I wanted to do this. I was really driven because I got some things going on in my life, and they say you become a great radio personality, a radio persona, influencer, whatever. You have to become personable with people and make people feel comfortable with you. You kind of welcome them into your family and being a part of that family, because if they're tuning into you, they're actually giving you some of the time that they're not giving their actual loved ones, and you become one of their loved ones. So I usually give information about myself to, be a little personable and give you some type of background about me, so when you walk up, man, that's old D Silk. He doing XYZ ABC. That's what the show is about today, y'all. The state recovering. I'm gonna get back to that because I want to touch a few bases. You know what? Screw that. Let's get to it. The state I'm covering today is the state of the origin of Awesome 90.9 WSLK. Why in the blue hell did I decide to start a radio station? Well, and I didn't even get my music going. Hold on, let me hit y'all with this intro right quick. See, that's the best thing about doing this, kind of like what I'm doing. I'm not on anybody's platform. I'm on my own platform, and we making it do what it do. So, the origin. What made me want to wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm gonna start a radio station. I mean, my degree, honestly, is in cinematography. My bachelor's degree is cinematography. I graduated from the University of Southern Illinois in Carbondale with a minor in theater. Yeah, well, if you know, you know. And it's there. But I wanted to be a filmmaker. And I'm not done with film. Even though the pandemic killed movies for me, y'all. The measures that we had to go through, and I'm so glad we're moving away from the pandemic, even though it's always looming, that the experts tell us. But it killed movie making for me. The measures that you had to go through. I mean, arm's distance, living in bubbles, the things that we did as people to try to make sure we survived. But that didn't have really nothing to do with why I started the radio station. I actually had an opportunity to work for 2 stations in Chicago. I worked at a little station way down the AM dial. And, this is my true story. Ain't nobody gonna sue me if they do. It's like petty. But I used to work for, I can't even remember the call letters now. 1590. Oh, wow. I spit those call letters out so often, and it was branded on the back of my brain. WCGO 1590 AM, simulcast 95.9 FM. I knew. I worked for WCGO down the dial. In the opposite direction, I had an opportunity to put a month or so in with WBBM, News Radio 780. And it's definitely a tough place to be. You know what? It's not so much that it's tough, it's busy, but it kind of shaped my mind as to how I look at media. Because I was a direct part of the media. I prepared scripts for the on-air talents to read. And forgive my noise, y'all. If you hear my neighbors are getting some work done next door, I ain't mad at that. I need some work done over here too, and I'm gonna get to it. We got stuff going, but in the event, working for News Radio 780, I was the one who was in charge of building the scripts for the on-air personalities like Felicia Middlebrooks, the other anchors that they had at the time, it was constantly moving. If you doing 8 hours, 4 hours, however many, man, to do 4 hours there was tough because you're literally scrolling the web, you're taking directions from the director, and we got all the main media platforms on the TVs. You got Fox News, you got ABC, NBC, CBS. So I definitely had my fingers and my hands in that and learned a lot of good stuff between the both stations. But if you listen to how I announce my station, and this is where you guys come in, I am awesome 90.9 WSLK, the American Silk Radio Network. Radio Network. Radio ain't the same no more. I mean, come on, man. And luckily, and I really believe, Lord works in mysterious ways, and we've had our conversations about me and religion, and I do believe in God. I was put in a unique position where I was able to get instruction when I went to Illinois Media School to get my radio, television, internet certifications, sports certifications. One of my instructors was Eddie Volkman. Eddie Volkman was one half of the legendary radio duo Eddie and Jobo B96 back in the day. That was my heyday, man. The people from my era, and I've been talking about this, my birthday is coming up and I'll be leaving my 40s. But man, I was learning directly from a man who, and it's only, you probably can count him on one hand, 4 fingers, that had multi-million-dollar contracts in radio. I mean, they were not on TV, even though they were broaching live. When they would set the cameras up in the studio and be like, you want to join us on here? They were paving the way. And it's the big thing today. But learning from Eddie Volkman, him and his partner Jobo, they secured a $25 million contract when they was with B96. Whoo! Man, I wish I'd have thought about radio when I was actually going to college, because I probably would have my foothold in the game, but I didn't want to do radio because at the time, I thought I had a face made for TV, baby. Whoo, how time changes and how time flies. Any event, the contracts ain't like that no more. Howard McGee, another one of my radio inspirations. Had a chance to interview Howard McGee during my career with WCGO. Man, that was a great feeling. Howard is a Saluki, and I use Howard as inspiration because Howard has definitely went to both extremes. At one point, Howard was the mayor of, that was his name, the mayor of radio, Chicago radio. Mr. Kid Crack. I loved Howard, man. I love his shtick. I still do some of his shtick to this day. I still do some of Doug Banks' shtick to this day. Man, but Howard inspires me because Howard has some stuff happening in his life, and I ain't finna be going in all of Howard's business and stuff, but if you know, you know. He definitely had some trials and tribulations that he overcame. And the man went from the top of radio in Chicago. I can't say he went to the bottom, but he hit the ground hard. But the brother dusted himself off, got back on his feet, and I will definitely applaud the effort that Howard McGee went through to get back to where he's from, but where he was, because radio ain't the same. And Howard is still the same radio guy, same energy, but it don't translate the same way anymore. Not on AM and FM. Now, here, absolutely. I bet, and I know Howard, he has his feed and everything. If he put his live up in some Howard downtime, and I know he'll never do that, and we all should stop doing that, myself included. But Howard would have a hell of a show if he decided to be like the radio god, Howard Stern. And you gotta say, man, you gotta admit, Howard Stern, he had a vision gathered in his head, and he turned that whole little radio idea facet into a conglomerate. And then he took the ball and took it to XFM. They invented a third format. AM and FM was running it since they started radio, but he took it to the next level, the next platform, and that's where it is now technically. So right now, radio, I drive a 05 Colorado. I ain't got no fancy car no more. I mean, I hit hard times, whatever, no excuse. But I still have to listen to radio unless I put my earbuds in on my Spider-Man headphones. That's right. I wear Spider-Man headphones when I work out. And as you can tell, I came from the gym. Then made me some funky finger gym wear, gym apparel. Yeah, it's coming. Man, that's kind of where, and I wanted to talk about that a little bit because it's bringing you to the origin of why I started this. So I tried to be in radio, man, and trust and believe, every radio station in the city of Chicago, damn near the state of Illinois, has gotten a resume and a demo reel from me. Have I gotten that many callbacks? Nope. I mean, even when I walked into the situation as a teacher for IMS, because I never wanted to be a teacher. And I will say this out loud, shout out to Miss Nettles, little Miss Haynes, old Miss Haynes, Mr. Eichenbauer, Mr. Johnson, Miss McCune, Miss Washington. Man, I hope to God I ain't missing them. Miss Nicholson, Miss Howard. Those are my teachers from Dixon, and there's plenty more. Miss Banks, my 4th grade teacher, Miss Arthur. I can't believe I'm remembering these ladies. Miss Nettles was 7th grade. I almost remember my kindergarten teacher, and if I think about it long enough, I remember her name too. But anyway, shout out to them ladies, man, and gentlemen. Teachers, I never wanted to be a teacher, so me being an instructor for IMS, I gave it all I could, and they politely pointed me towards the door and said either you can go that way or you can stop it, I'm not gonna go there. Just telling you about the origin of Awesome 90.9. So while I was there, I wanted to get back on the air. And as I'm instructing these students, I'm like, man, because honestly, the students didn't want to listen. None of them. They complained. Why we doing a podcast again? I did one podcast. That's all y'all talk about. That's all I'm gonna go into about IMS because one day I am gonna do a podcast about IMS, but I always say this terminology: if you shoot for the king, you better not miss. They ain't the king, but you better have your in order because I know they are very eclectic at what they do. And I'm gonna leave it right there. So why did I start this stuff? Because I want to be back in radio. I want to get back on the air. Why shouldn't I be? I mean, and dude, some of my inspirations, Tom Capone, man, I'm so proud of that guy. He's on Power 92. Nope. He was on Power 92. See, let you know. Tom Capone made a transition from Power 92 to GCI. He was in, him and Shag Nice had the little crew together. Tom went on and I mean, I'm sure Shag doing his thing. That wasn't, them boys got on Moesha. An episode of Moesha. Do y'all remember that? I'm saying Tom Capone was on an episode of Moesha. Him and Shag Knight. I can't remember they wasn't the Bad Boys. That was Mike Love and the Diz. That's my era. And Tom Capone came like right a little bit after them. So any event, that brother's still doing his thing and he's weathering the storm. He's a pillar in radio and growing. And if you ain't seen, Brandon Johnson, the mayor, gave him a street named after him because of the shade room that Tom Capone started. Come on, man. That's prosperity. That's if you build it, they will come. Tom, he was on the right path. And you see everybody doing it. That's when Kevin Hart made that little joke at the BET Awards this year. I stopped this podcast shit. Everybody got one. I was like, fuck you, Kevin. He ain't lying, but done correctly, it can be something very nice for you, which is where Awesome 90.9 comes in. That's why I started this. If you know anything about me, about D Silk, Darian, Dusty, Ransom, all that, they're all me. If you know anything about me, you know that, look, put the cheese on the cracker. I'm damn good at what I do, whether you like it or not. I know I am. I know I can sing. I know I have a persona, I have swag, I got that umph, but I don't put it in your face. I don't be all, yeah, I'm better than you. I know I'm cold. No. I know I'm good at what I do. That's why I always be trying to compare myself, and it's a very loose comparison, to Michael Jordan. You know why Michael Jordan is the GOAT? And you could debate me on this, and I don't care if you do or not because we all got opinions. They're just like assholes. Everybody got one. But Michael Jordan is the GOAT to me because he made people around him great. Come on, man. With Scottie Pippen, because I believe the Sonics drafted, no, that was Horace. Horace was drafted by the Sonics, and a trade was made when Reinsdorf was building the Bulls, the Dream Bulls. Scottie and Horace, and even Rodman, B.J. Armstrong, Steve Kerr. I mean, we can still name the Chicago Bulls that played with Jordan because Jordan made them all great. Scottie Pippen is one of the top 50. Well, he was. I mean, that list is gonna have to change, man, because there's only so many spaces. And this finals that we had an opportunity to witness, Oklahoma City, them boys are young, 4 years just gelling together. They can't do nothing but get better. So some of them boys are gonna push some of the people out of the top 50. But you got Jordan and Pippen in there. Pippen would not have been that great if he was not teamed with Michael Jordan. Now, whatever they're going through today, personally, I don't give a damn. That's the way I operate. I try to make others around me great because I know I'm good, and if I'm doing my thing and I'm really hitting it like I'm supposed to, you gon' shine around me. When I'm sitting there, even when I'm a horse a lot because I sing so much at karaoke. I do my songs, yeah, but after a while, I do want to sit back like, okay, the crowd is here. I want the crowd to be the entertainment. And like clockwork, somebody gonna walk up. Damn, Silk, you ain't singing tonight? Yeah, I've been singing, Dog, you gotta do, the first song they asked for. Bruno Mars, wherever you at, bro, I'm sorry, man. I be butchering you. Nah, I don't. I made your song better, Bruno. You need to get with me and make you that much better. They always ask me to sing Gorilla. I get other requests. They be want, do 3-piece. No. I want to talk about that too, and it's all good for that, for real. But be that as it may, people want me to sing with them because I know how to sing around you and make you sound good. You be careful, and I like that because when people finish singing, they be like, "Yeah, we was killing that," and they be talking about their little part. Man, I was doing this, and you was in the back. Oh yeah, they vibe off that, and I vibe off that because I like upliftment of people. Everybody that comes to the microphone, everybody gets an introduction. If you've been in one of my sets, tell me this don't sound familiar. Coming to the mic next, first time to the mic tonight. The fabulous, the beautiful, the phenomenal, the incredible. Come on, man. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But that's a part of another facet that I'm bringing to Awesome 90.9, y'all. Reason I started this stuff, I was tired of waiting on somebody to give me an opportunity, even though I made myself available, did things that I was supposed to do. I mean, I have pictures that I posted of me working at one of the wrestling events where all I did for 8 hours was carry a cord and keep the cord together so my cameraman could be recording the close shots and all over the scenes, making sure that we didn't trip the talent. That's all my job was. I'm a man with a bachelor's degree, have done 10 plus years in retail, loss prevention side, assets protection, and assets protection manager. I have followed the clues. I'm worldly. I'm brilliant too. But I knew how to be humble enough to carry an extension cord and keep it out the way and be the best extension cord carrier of all time. I'm the GOAT in extension cord carrying. That's right. I'm the best ever. Point is, I wanted my own, and I wanted to create that opportunity for others who are inspired like me. People who have that vision, that passion. People that want to do podcasts. People that want to do camera work. People that want to do advertising. Come see your boy. I'm here to do that. I'm certified in it. In order for you to be an expert in anything, y'all, and I say this often, in order for you to be considered an expert, and I see some of my people that done chimed in, I see you, Sonny. Yes, sir. This applies to you because I ain't telling you nothing you don't already know. And as always, thank you for your service, bro. I see Ms. Ambrose out there, Miss Kia. Yep, I've known her for a long time. These are experts. They're experts in the things that they know. In order for you to be an expert in anything, you have to have done it for at least 10,000 hours. That's what they say considers you an expert. So come on, think about it. What have you done for 10,000 hours? Kia has been a teacher for well over 10,000 hours. Sonny, been radio, television, internet production for well over 10,000 hours. Experts, they know what they're talking about in that era. That area. I know what I'm talking about in radio. I know what I'm talking about in production. I know what I'm talking about in sound engineering. I know what I'm talking about in theater. I know what I'm talking about in singing. I'm an expert in a few areas. Why do I keep saying error? It's not an error. In areas. I see you, Keyland the B. Again, another expert. And just got her certification on and got her a diploma, a degree. That's right. Experts. I'm an expert in this, y'all. You want to do podcasting? Shoot me an email. And I'm going to tell you why I like email. Email is better than text and phone stuff because I'm sitting in front of my laptop right now. You may see it on my Facebook feeds. You may not. I'm sitting here. I can type. I can see. I can get some thoughts down. I'm old school. I like having a surface to look at. This, and then you got the fat finger, that thumb, fat thumb. Screw that, man. Shoot me an email. AmericanSilkRadio@gmail.com. We have price lists because everything ain't for free, man. You can go anywhere to get stuff done, but you need diversity. I mean, let's be honest. I'm literally across the street from one of my brothers in the industry. I ain't had a chance to meet him yet, man, but we've always crossed paths. He was an instructor at IMS for a while. He's done time on Power 92. My man Shy Blizz is across the street from me, running his own production house. Come on, man. He gonna be great. I can't do nothing to stop Shy Blizz from being great. Shy Blizz ain't trying to stop me from being great. He can't stop me. Only person that can stop me from being great, right here. Only I can stop me from being great. There are many hurdles that come up, but you have to know how to navigate life, navigate hurdles. They're put there so that you can succeed. Because when you overcome said hurdle, you have become that much better. You've added something to your playlist, something to your expertise, something to your 10,000 hours. So I know what I'm doing with this stuff. And if this is something that you want to be a part of, shoot me that email. Again, we will craft what it is you're looking for. Because it ain't just about podcasting. Everybody can go live and hold their phone. I got a phone to go live. It's deeper than that, man. What's your platform? Where you gonna send it? Where you gonna show it? I mean, even look at my friends and followers. I got 5,000 friends on Facebook, but there's an algorithm where you can grow the numbers further. And I'm like, I don't know how. I just thought you add people, and I know 5,000 people ain't paying attention to me. It's probably some of them people I ain't talked to, and I've been on there since 2009. Probably ain't talked to them in 10 plus years. But they just trapped in my, and I gotta go through and be, I don't want you. No, everybody stays put because you may have a need for me. You looking for a DJ? We have DJs. You want a karaoke DJ? There's only one good one, the best. I'm available. These are all facets. Podcasting, advertising. We do commercials. Commercials, I mean, let's say, put it like this. If you want an audio commercial, doable. I do that. I'm a walking commercial. Come on, man. You know, if you had a conversation with me, I'd have probably made you want to sing a song, get a drink, eat some food, probably run through a brick wall as much as I push people. But come on, you can do it. Akela and the B, I see you down there. You know I'm gonna get you, man. I love that email, and that's good because you definitely need some direction. I can help you with that, man. And your guy, very proud of him too. I mean, y'all some very resourceful. The type of people that I'm talking about, the people that I want to help, that I do this for to help. You and your guy, y'all definitely part of the family. It's just time and opportunity, and it's coming. Like right now, I would have people up in here, but like my people's getting some work done next door. The AC ain't working. I got to get the AC unit fixed over here right now. So I got a fan on me, got my back door open. You probably see a little mist across my face. It's the warm. This Chicago summertime, this is what we do. But we'll be up and running no time. You know, I'm still in the process of getting that certificate. It's coming, y'all. We good. And something that I'd like to talk to you all about right now. My birthday, I've been mentioning it. I am doing a concert for my 50th birthday. That's right. I've been sharing my gift with the world as best I can since 2011 is when I actually started doing karaoke DJing. I used to carry them big ass crates and cases and CDs and the big back monitor. Man, that stuff was heavy. I was much younger then, but I did it. But I've always been a singer. The reason why I even started doing karaoke is because Chicago, if you can sing here, if you can make it here in Chicago, you can make it anywhere. Because Chicago do not hold they punches, man. No chill. They will let you have it. I mean, I tell this story often. When I was back in the day, when I was trying to shop my little CD, 8 Shades of Blue, I was trying to, you know, sell it to people. I'm at the crib, printing all these copies of my CD, printing the label up, sticking it to there, printing up my little cover art. And I did all that in-house. Took my CDs to the lounges, you know, be walking around trying to sell. And, you know, we get tired of people approaching us at the lounges anyway, because everybody want to sell you something at a lounge. Because, you know, Walgreens up the street, how many times Walgreens have been pilfered? I mean, I used to work at the Target before it became Discover. You want to know why it's Discover now? Apparently, Target wasn't good enough at stopping shoplifting. I wasn't there when all that stuff happened. They fired me long before and they didn't fire me. I quit. But this is what the vision is, y'all. And if you want to be a part of my station, it's our station. I'm doing this for Chatham. I want to start here. I pound these streets for coming on 50 years, and I'm doing my concert, and I'm going to do it up here at my location. So keep your eyes open, your ears open. I'm going to send you, because this is a particular audience, and I'm getting a little emotional when I think about it. This ain't just for average Joe walking past, no. Because average Joe walking past can hear me on 83rd and between Langley and Evans at City Life on Thursday nights. Oh, hey, that's that DJ I like. He cool. I appreciate that. But this concert, my number 50, it's going to be for the people that means something to me. I want to entertain you, share my gift with you. And we're going to live stream it. Don't worry if, you know, the casual fan, or I'm international. I got fans in London, Canada. Well, maybe just Canada. I got fans in London. I surely do. Probably like the following here, but still. I'm doing my concert in my location. The Little Table series with your boy D Silk. Hey, Liz Savage, I see you. Yep, you were the one of the people I'm talking about. This wonderful lady is doing some good stuff with I'm about to say Amazon, with the makeup people. You know, I don't wear the makeup. Avon, them, and many more. This lady has a lot of hats. I'm definitely posturing to take care of Miss Savage. It's about us, man. So there's no worries. I got you. I got your messages. I love you for them. Appreciate them messages. I got you, man. Man, I'm like, dude, I ain't nobody teaching what you. But for real though, I'm doing my concert, and I'm not stopping, man. I've had a lot of hurdles get in my way. Battling through hurdles right now. I mean, physical hurdles. No excuse. I don't make excuses. Excuses are tools of incompetence used to build monuments of nothingness. Those who dwell in them seldom succeed. So what? I got a back ailment. Autoimmune ailment. So what? Told me I was a type 2 diabetic. I was 350 pounds once upon a time. This is a 3X shirt. That's why I cut it up like it is, because I can't wear it no more. The damn thing is draping off me like a dress. I'm making it happen. I ain't going nowhere until he called me home. I'm not going to let food and alcohol destroy me. You take it in moderation. And this ailment that I'm fighting, I feel like, especially as hard as I go at the gym lately, If I don't beat this ailment, I'm going to leave behind a beautiful ass corpse. Is what it is. But ain't no chill. And I'm too damn determined. I'm too driven. I see my man on my feet over here, Fabian Soul. Come on, man. He's the community. That's what I'm talking about. This brother, we gonna definitely make some stuff happen, man. Soul, I gotta hit you past here because I don't want to take up all the time with this. But bro, I'm doing my concert for my birthday. If you know, you know. And I'm gonna tell you how cool me and Soul are. I ain't even gotta say nothing. He done already sent me through the internet waves. Boop. Got you. Point is, Awesome 90.9 is here for the people, man. Take back some of this power from the nation. Why you gotta be in Bad Boy? Why you gotta be with Diddy? Why you gotta sign them ridiculous contracts and put your body on the line to get a movie role from Harvey Weinstein? Fuck them. Fuck that. I am the general manager of Awesome 90.9 WSLK. And you ain't never gotta sleep with me or do no bullshit to be a part of this industry. In my business. You gotta have a work ethic that's damn near like mine. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all that's listening from the sound of my voice and inside of your ears. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't got a work ethic like me. Come on. Challenge me on that. Challenge me on that. How many DJs? And I know it's bros out here because I see them. And I envy them because I be like, man, I want to be like them. Let me step my game up. I see some stuff happening, man. I see one of the bros doing this, that, and the other. You know, I watch reels. The reels are real. I like those. That's just a snippet into your TV show. Show me what you doing. I see that. I wonder if I can do that and do it better. And I try it if it makes sense. Because I'm going to tell you how I know I have impacted the industry. How many times you been to somebody's spot on the south side of Chicago and you heard this? Who started that? Now, let me preference. I didn't invent it. No, I didn't. I did not invent it. But if you know about the old school karaoke before D Silk got in the game, you know what it was and you know how it went. And if you know, you know. I kicked that off. When I used to do karaoke, back when I would go to my peers and they be calling people up, they be like, okay, let me see what my feet. They'll go to the mic next. Elizabeth, your turn. To the mic next. Cash Money Men, your turn. To the mic next. D Silk. No, they wouldn't even do that. They would be like, D Slick. D Slick. D Slick going once. S-L-I-S-I-L-L-I-L. Oh, D Silk. You motherfuckers can't even read a 4-letter word. And I write in caps. S-I-L-K. D Slick to the mic. So I'm the one that put that banter in karaoke on the south side. Come on, man. You walk in and you damn near sound like you listening to the radio. I do banter in there. I hate dead air. Because when I used to be in the other karaoke sets, they wouldn't play no secular music. I was not the first to do that. I will give credit where credit is due. You know when I first went to a set and they would play music in between karaoke singers? I hate to call y'all this, refer to y'all this way. The white people. Yeah. Kim and my man, I'm gonna call him Phil. I'm thinking about the other KJ Phil. His name ain't Phil. But the white people had Reds on 69th. I had Reds for a minute. But they were the ones, because he would be playing hits and I would be mad because I would come in like, dude, I want to sing. And I would get there on time, like not 10:30, 11. That's kind of hard, man. If you get in there by 10, 10:30, you might not get a song until after 12. Because people been there all night. And when I walk through the door, first person I would always see is J Bell. Tell me I'm lying. J Bell would be at all the karaoke joints. Man, so I would get to them, and I would get there about 9:30. And them little jackasses wouldn't call me until damn near 12:30, 1 o'clock, because all they friends would fill up the list like y'all do me. But be that as it may, I crafted how karaoke is done. And don't nobody in the city do it like me. I'd have been to Vegas doing karaoke, and this ain't to diss nobody. My Vegas KJs, I love them too. None of them are me. So this is why WSLK is here. And then I'm gonna be honest with you. How long can I DJ in a lounge? I mean, I'm about to turn 50. Let me tell you, I don't look it. I got a few grays, but it ain't a lot. You know, it's bros that go gray when they 22. They bald head and hair white, and that ain't me. I look good. I'm like wine. I get finer with age. Yeah, black don't crack, baby, but we get dents and divots and wrinkles and stuff. Yeah. So I'm showing 50. Can I be in a lounge 10 years from now? 20 years from now? 30 years from now? Coming to the mic next. First time to the mic tonight. The fabulous. There's a funky finger production. Hell no, fuck that. I don't want to be no KJ when I'm 60. It's impossible. And I see you out there, Clips. And you know what? I see you, and I swear I love that shirt you had on, bro. I talked about it on here a couple weeks ago. What you see is you don't know what I've been through. I love that shirt. But you can't be no more older than, I say Clips ain't nothing but about 37, 38, maybe 35. So Clips, now whatever you talking about. So, in the event, man, I want to give back what I can. And I'm giving this gift that I was blessed with. It ain't the best, but it's damn good. And if you have the gift in you, I want to help you bring it to the surface. You know, I don't mind advertising for you. I want to push you. Because without you, there's no me. And I want you to feel like, man, D Silk finna get out tonight. Bro, we got to get to City Life. Man, he crazy. He wild, man. And the boy can sing his ass off. And then make everybody feel like they just as good as he is, if not better. Come on, man. My bartenders, I celebrate them. My security, I celebrate everybody. Kitchens, City Life Kitchen. This the best kitchen they've ever had, bar none. And I love my man, Chef. The jerk kitchen they had in there, he was dope too. But this boy, you could tell, JR, that's running the City Life Kitchen right now, he is an expert. Because the cuisine that his team puts out, because he don't even work the nights. That's how dope Thursday night is. And his staff is so critical and clutch. He can go home and rest on Thursday nights. Whoa, man, would I like to do that? Am I looking for a replacement? Am I looking for a replacement? But I am training people. I am starting a video series, y'all. How to do karaoke. Karaoke University. Yep. With Professor D Silk. Within the next couple weeks, it should be up and running. I'm filming the actual how-to not as we speak, but I film a little bit of it every day. Because karaoke ain't as difficult as you think it is. And I can actually give you my secret right here, right now, because there's only so many people watching. What makes a great karaoke DJ? The personality and the patience. You got to know how to deal with everybody. And you got to deal with them a certain type of way. But the goal is to make sure when they walk away, they feel good. And that's what I provide. So if you're looking to be a part of Awesome 90.9 WSLK, the American Silk Radio Network, email me, americansilkradio@gmail.com. Ask for a price list. I have a list. Depending on what it is you want to do, we can craft it to fit you. You could very well possibly get a job here. and wasn't even trying to get no job. A job means an additional stream of income that could come generated through me. Why wouldn't you like it? And who knows, man, when I get everything in place, and I got a really big deal that I'm working on right now. This deal is so big. For me, it's the biggest thing I've ever done in my life. And I'm a father. I've graduated college. I've been in the limelight in pretty intense situations. This would be the biggest thing that ever happened for me. And I want y'all to ride with me. I'm bringing y'all with me, whether you like it or not. Because if you don't like it, we have the capability today to keep scrolling. I mean, we're bringing TV to the palm of your hand anytime. You ain't got to be attached to a television. But the things, my content, you're probably going to want to have a big screen. Be that as it may, you can get it on the ground level. Consider me Apple. I'm Steve Jobs. Consider me Microsoft. I'm Bill Gates. Consider me the Weather Channel. I'm Byron Allen. And now there's no stopping me, and nothing but death is going to stop me from doing this. But I will require your help, and I'm going to ask for it. And not be so fair, but to try it. If you say no, I understand. All I ask is that you're not surprised or you're not upset when I do blow this up. Because I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired of the shit that I've been going through recently, y'all. And I'm still grieving my mother. I ain't got over her, man. I ain't never gonna get over her. I've had so many conversations. I've been in therapy. I stopped doing my therapy because I think I was more therapy for him than he was for me. My therapist. Pause, none of that stuff. People don't even understand it, don't realize it. You know, I think about my man Carl's. Carl's Jr., shout out HP3, my Hyde Park alum brother. He lost his mom and dad, and they left like weeks after one another. But when you see Carl, he ain't never got no look of distress on his face. He's always happy. He's upbeat. I mean, Carl got a great village. His wife is incredible. His children, stand-up citizens, man. But because I know, I can see when it gets to him and when he's having a moment. Because I'm probably having a moment at the same time. And I have those moments. I'm having one now about my mom. But I will not use it as a crutch. And I know that she wanted me to do better and do more. And in celebration of her, a segment that's coming to Awesome 90.9 is the reading of A Ballad of Poetry. That's my mother's poetry book that she made, and we still got hundreds of copies of it. Her voice will be heard, and will continue to be heard through me. And I will read her poems. That'll be part of the segment. That's part of the content. American Silk Radio Network on YouTube, y'all. American Silk Radio Network -811. 811, if you know me, you know why 811 is there. Because I was number 8 of 11 to cross the burning sands of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, the deadly Delta Tau chapter with SS Viper. I'm number 8 of 11. 11 men who all graduated from college with a bachelor's degree. And brothers who went on to get masters and doctorates. There are doctors on SS Viper. That's right. And I'm from the same cloth. So American Silk Radio Network -811 on YouTube. Check me out. Follow. Subscribe. That's the hub. And it's getting bigger. The website is being built. I hate Wix. I had to do it kind of myself. Any Wix experts out there? Hit me. AmericanSilkRadio@gmail.com. You get a job. But the point is, within, I would say, the next 2 weeks, I got a huge opportunity coming. And if you got me, if you with D-Silk, and you really believe in D-Silk, Darian America, let's go. Because I'm going to believe in you, and when I get to the finish line, I'm bringing y'all with me. And we gonna be elite, successful, ingenious. We will be great. Somebody gotta lead. And I'm gonna finish this out in closing. I'm gonna say this line. You gotta take things in chunks. But don't think alderman is off my radar. That ain't all. Don't think mayor is off my radar. Don't think governor is off my radar. And don't be surprised if president is off my radar, because it ain't. Anything is possible. This your boy from out of Royal, your man 50 grand, Darian D. Silk Sims, the United States champion of justice, fixing America's issues one state at a time. Mr. Darian America. God bless you. I love you. We done. See y'all at City Life tomorrow, man. 712 East 83rd Street, 9 o'clock start time. What's up, YouTube? Hey, thank you for chiming in. Join in, subscribe. You all are very important. I'm glad that you're following me. And if you want to be a part of American Silk Radio Network, we got some big things coming, y'all. So get in on the ground floor. Send me an email to americansilkradio@gmail.com. That's americansilkradio@gmail.com, and be a part of this joy, this voyage, this journey. I got you. It's coming, y'all.